Starting in a comfortable cross-legged position, turn your palms to the sky. Let your shoulders drop down your back. Close your eyes and take a moment to drop in. Allow your breath to travel in and out through your nose. Rich, deep inhales. Calming, surrendering exhales. Inhaling and exhaling. Remaining in your cross-legged seat, turn your palms to face down. Relax your shoulders and drop your chin. Like a little half circle, let your left ear move towards your left shoulder. Come back to center, drop your chin, and like a little half circle, right ear towards right shoulder. Both shoulders remaining relaxed. Back to center, left ear towards left shoulder, little lift of the chin. Back to center, drop the chin a little, right ear towards right shoulder, little lift of the chin and a stretch on the left side of the neck. Back to center, drop the chin. Left ear like a half circle towards the left shoulder. Back to center. Right ear towards right shoulder. Back to center. And pause at neutral. From your cross-legged seat, you'll come onto your hands and knees. Aligning wrists right underneath the shoulders, fingers facing forward, knees right underneath your hips. From a neutral spine and a long neck, you'll let an inhale inspire a little back bend. Chest lifts, chin lifts. And then exhale, rounding and doming through the spine, drawing the belly towards the spine. Inhale, fluid movement. Drawing your chest through the gateway of your arms, chin lift. Exhale, rounding and doming into your cat-cow. Inhale, back bending, chest and chin lift. Exhale, rounding and doming, drawing the belly towards the spine. Inhale, little back bend. Chin gently lift, gazing up. Slowly on an exhale, rounding, doming through the spine. Inhale, extension through the spine, heart lifts, chin lifts. Gazing up. And then back to your neutral spine. Still on your hands and knees, extend your right arm out in front of you, shoulder out of the ear, and swoop your right arm all the way underneath your body, palm facing the sky, gently resting on your right shoulder and the right side of your head. Your left hand is solid on the ground, elbow to the sky, to help you with support and to encourage a gentle but delicious stretch all along the right side of your neck. Rich, deep inhales and exhales. And then carefully unwind and place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. And then extend your left arm out in front of you, shoulders stay out of the ears. Swoop your left arm all the way underneath your body, palm faces the sky, resting gently on your left shoulder and the left side of your head. Right palm on the ground, right elbow to the sky for support and encouragement into your twist and your stretch. Again, deep inhales, complete exhales. Ease your way out of your twist and place your left hand on the ground underneath your left shoulder, back onto your hands and knees. Then step your left leg and your right leg behind you for a plank. Lower your hips to the ground and uncurl your toes. And take your arms out in front of you as if doing a sphinx pose. Lifting your chin, bring your hands to your jawline. Fingers right along the back of the jaw, the top of the neck, encouraging the skin of the jaw and the neck up and back, chin slightly lifted. Breathing deeply. And feeling a lift and encouragement. Skin of the neck as if moving back behind the ears. Then release one hand and then the other into a cobra pose and lift your hands off your mat. Chin stays lifted as if your fingers were still underneath the jawline. Make sure you lift the low belly to support your spine. Feel your collarbones smiling away from the ground. And remember to keep your breath steady, in and out, through the nose, gazing just above the horizon. And then ease your hands to your mat, lower your chin to neutral. Coming onto your forearms, shift your left forearm parallel to the front edge of your mat, preparing for a side plank. Come to the razor's edge of your left foot, right hand on your hip, right foot steps behind you, and then stack right foot on top of left foot and take your right arm reaching to the sky. Root to rise, pressing down into your left hand, left forearm, left elbow, feeling spaciousness between your left shoulder and your left ear, and gazing up towards your right thumb. Dorsiflex the toes, curling the toes back towards your torso, adding a little integrity to your architecture here. Bring your right hand back to your right hip, and then your right forearm down onto the ground, finding plank on your forearms, interlacing your hands, adjusting your shoulders right over your elbows, doming your belly towards your spine like we found in our cat-cow. Thigh bones press into the hamstrings, gazing point just at your interlaced fingers. And even here, deep, rich breaths. Equanimity amidst intensity. To release, drop your knees to your mat, keep your toes curled under, scoot your hips towards your heels, like a child's pose with your chin lifted, then swoop through towards a cobra pose and extend the crown of your head out in front of you. Let your neck be parallel to the ground, elbows snug in towards your ribs. Smile your collarbones away from the ground and feel the back of your neck and the sides of your neck long. Crown of the head extending, as if you were getting just a few centimeters longer and taller from the crown of your head, down the length of your spine, out the tips of your toes. Just a whisper of a back bend in the upper back. And then come up onto your forearms. Parallel your right forearm to the front edge of your mat. Come to the razor's edge of your right foot and lift up into side plank. Left hand on your hip, left foot behind you. And then stack left foot on top of right foot and swoop your left arm up to the sky. Root to rise. Right palm, right forearm, right elbow pressing down into the ground to elevate you away from the ground, creating spaciousness between the right shoulder and the right ear. Curl your toes back towards your torso and feel like your floating ribs, your bottommost ribs and your hip points are inclined towards one another, giving a little structure, keeping you steady. And then lower your hips to your mat and come to seated, bottoms of the feet on the ground. Hold the backs of your legs and round, lowering carefully all the way down onto your back. Let the back of your neck feel long and your tailbone extend towards the bottom of your mat. Then straighten your left leg and your right leg. With length through your spine, interlace your palms to the sky and then reach your arms overhead, feeling length from the palms of your hands extended on the ground overhead, through the length of your arms, your side body, your legs, all the way to the bottoms of your feet. Let your crown of your head follow the length of your spine. And appreciate the feeling of your breath against the ground. Back ribs widening on the inhale. Calm and fused on the exhale. Then to release, unlace your fingers. Release your arms alongside your body. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the ground for a moment. And then lift your shins parallel to the ground and drop both knees to the right for a spinal twist. Reach your left arm out to the side, palm facing down. Use your right hand on your left thigh bone to encourage the twist. And gaze out over your left hand. Softness in the jaw, the neck. Easeful breaths. And then gently come to center. Let your shins become parallel to the ground again. And make your way to the second side of your twist, dropping the knees to the left, extending the right arm out to the side, palm facing down. Using your left hand on your right thigh to gently encourage the spinal twist. Just one last little wringing out through the spine. And then bring your knees back to center. Place your feet flat on the ground. You're going to lift your hips, soften the ribs, and tilt your chin slightly to the sky. Elbows press down into the ground, creating a little bit of a back bend here, sort of like a fish pose. Take the arms up overhead, palms facing the sky, gently resting just below the crown of the head. Enjoy a few cycles of breath here. And gently lower your shoulders to the ground. Lengthen the back of your neck and your tailbone towards your heels. Soften your ribs. And then extend one leg. And then the other leg. Into your Shavasana, your final resting pose. Turn your palms to the sky. Shimmy your shoulder blades down your back. And then completely let go. As if turning into water. And allowing that liquid to seep into the floor beneath you. Surrendering body, and mind, and spirit into your Shavasana. Great job this session. See you next time. Namaste.